Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It would appear that Magical Negroes has bombed. This is a movie. Calm down. It's the title of the film. Alright? It's the title of the film. But the American Society for Magical Negroes has absolutely bombed. Monumentally, in fact. And coincidentally, comically, a movie very clearly catering to the black audience doesn't get a black audience. Isn't this hilarious? Oh, so funny. We had this with Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. Do you remember that film that came out? And they were like, oh, men, you've made it bomb. And then the audience demographic was released. And it was mostly men. Women rejected it. How do movie studios keep getting this so wrong? Like, it's a genuine question. The predominant movie-going audience, you need to start catering to them. Because they're not seeing your movies. Some of them are, with this one, but this movie still bombed. It got like $1.2 million or something like that. Awful, awful. But your core audience will eventually become so disenfranchised, they won't even give you a pity watch. Because that's what people are doing. They're like, oh, it looks interesting, I'll go watch it, I guess. But you're catering to an audience that's non-existent. Now, obviously, the black audience is there. Of course it is. But to this crap? No. No. Hilarious. So let's take a look. Hit subscribe if you're new here, folks. Turn the bell notifications on. What are we talking about? Well, we're talking about this. The American Society of Magical Negroes. Bombed on Rotten Tomatoes with critics. Interestingly, the audience wasn't that bad, which is actually surprising. Although you look at the scores, they're not great. The movie was bad, could have been better, but I guess could have been worse. This type of movie should go straight to streaming. Interesting and strange. Funny and enlightening. Some of this sounds like bots, but okay. It was better than I thought it would be. The acting of our main protagonist, Smith, and his guide are witty and wonderful. However, the story itself contradicts the very point that it's trying to make. I felt misled by the trailer and tricked by the actual film. Anyway, it's bombed. It's absolutely bombed. Because here we have it here. Here we have it here. Here we have it here. Love Lies Bleeding expands into the top 10. With One Life and the American Society of Magical Negroes specialty box office. So let's take a look, right? This is absolutely bombed. This is just a report specifically about indie films, right? Which is interesting. It is interesting. Don't really care about Love Lies Bleeding. It looks okay. Interesting to a degree. It's done okay. 2.5 million. Right? 2.5 million. But what are we most interested in? Well, we're most interested in the American Society of Magical Negroes from Focus Features. Grossed only 1.25 million at 1,147 theatres in North America. That's terrible. That is awful. Only 1.25 million from 1,147 theatres. That is actually bad. It's not a small amount of bad. That's grossly bad. And it's not like this film isn't, well known, because at least people in this space have commented on it. We've all been talking about it. It's got free advertisement from us. So, yeah, what could it be, ladies and gents? What could it be? Oh, because you're making a film that no one wants. So, what's the breakdown? Well, 50% male. Cool. 75% age 25 years and older. 52% African American. So only half of the audience was African American. Well, black. Right. 31% Caucasian. 10% Hispanic. 4% Asian. So basically, black people weren't interested in watching it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The satirical comedy that premiered at Sundance stars Justice Smith, David Alan Grier, as a young man and his mentor at a secret society of magical black people dedicating their lives to a cause of utmost importance, making white people feel at ease. Because State-sanctioned, funded racism is fine. It's an original idea. No, it's not. But the execution... Like, can you imagine? You're literally... Like, my brain genuinely can't comprehend this level of nonsense. You're trying to make a joke out of, and also denigrate people for being polite and nice. Right? Imagine making an entire trope out of just people being nice. Because that's what you're doing. How pathetic. Now, what I thought was so funny, let me pull up the trailer, was the trailer was absolutely torn apart. Really torn apart. So we had it here, right? 6.9 million views in 3 months. 129,000 dislikes. Wow. Good lord. Good lord. And it's just memeing it. If only there was an American Society of Talented Film Producers. Okay, no. I love the part where Hagrid appears and says, "You're a Negro, Harry." Oh my god. Ugh, so bad. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the colour of their skin, but by the content of the character. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just, this is absolutely disgraceful. The comments are funnier than the movie. Now I understand why YouTube removed the dislike button. You can install it back with a plugin. You can get a plugin back, it's fine. But yeah, so basically, even black people couldn't be bothered to watch this pile of garbage. Spike Lee coined the term magical Negro, a trope in American cinema, for a supporting stock character who comes to the aid of a white protagonist in a film. So a nice person. Basically. Oh, I'm going to stigmatize a nice person. Alright. You're stupid. So there you go. This movie absolutely bombed. Even black people didn't want to watch it. Because why would you? I mean, you have taste as well, obviously. And this was doomed to fail from the very start. It was absolutely doomed to fail from the start. Of course it was. And no one wants to watch it. Don't Call Us Negro. Proceeds to make a movie titling it after the very thing they don't allow others to use. Yeah, the whole thing's ridiculous. This thing is a joke, and it is bombed, and even the target demographic didn't want to watch it. So there you go. Hit subscribe if you're newer, guys. Turn the bell notifications on. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.